What's up, guys? It's Lordsevein, and welcome to another episode of One Shots. In this episode, we'll be taking a look at Trine, which is... I don't really know how to describe it. It's kind of a hybrid of a couple of different things. It's a 2D, well, 2.5D platformer. It's kind of physics, it's kind of puzzle-based, it's kind of action RPG. It's got a lot of elements that remind me of Diablo. It's got a lot of elements that remind me of Creavers and and Yet It Moves, those types of games. And it's got some pretty interesting mechanics in it. So I actually started playing this on Sunday, I want to say, and beat it in a day. So it's fairly short, and I'll probably do a Let's Play of it because I think it's really good. I really like the 2.5D platforming thing. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I spent all those years playing things like Sonic the Hedgehog and Super Mario World and those kinds of things. I love the platforming games like that, and this just really appeals to me, and it's beautiful. So, because I've beat it already, I think I'm going to... You know what? I think it was this. That was a really pretty level.
Our new heroes were overwhelmed by the effect of the mysterious object. The wizard tried hard to remember everything he'd learned of the shrine and its artifact. His mind raced through ancient tales and legends. Finally, the wizard remembered. The treasure, the ancient object, was a device that could bind souls together. How it worked, he did not know. But he knew that it was connected to the legend of the Guardian, whose earthly remains had been buried in the catacombs deep underneath the Astral Academy. The tomb resided right below the shrine. The wizard could not explain it, but he was sure the object was called the Trine. The knight didn't care. A more pressing concern was on his mind.
So at the start of every level, it's got this really interesting story. It's pretty generic, especially if you're into the fantasy genre of anything, books, movies, video games. It's pretty generic, but it's presented in between levels. And you can, if you're into that kind of thing, you can listen to it. If you're not, then you can skip it and just hit start. I love the storyline, though.
It's all her fault. We must take her into custody. She stole the king's treasure!
Did you not understand a word I said? It is not treasure, it's an ancient object, the Trine. I believe it has bound our souls.
Ooh.
We are stuck together.
But she...
The thief remained silent. She was waiting for the right moment to escape, hopefully with the treasure and without the pair of fools.
I think I know how we can use the device as we like.
So, as you can see, there's 3 separate voices plus the narrator.
They don't scare me. On guard!
There's the wizard, who's kind of the Orlando Bloom-like character.
What have I got myself into? We have to find a way to reverse the spell, to undo the magic. The tomb of the Guardian in the catacombs may have the answer, and it's not far away.
And then the thief here, I think her name's Zoroaster or something like that. It's a really odd Z name. But and then there's the warrior, and you can actually switch between these pretty freely, just by pressing the 1, 2, or 3 keys. So right now I'm the wizard, and he has certain abilities. He can't really attack, but he can move objects using his magic bar, and then he can also create objects like, well, if I can make it, like if you make a square, you can make a box. If I just do a line, he'll make a plank, that kind of stuff. And that can help you get through some of the trickier areas. The thief, she's probably my favorite. She shoots arrows of different types, and then she also has like a grappling hook that she can grapple onto things and then swing around and do all kinds of fun stuff like that. She can also use her fire arrows to light things up. And then the last guy, and probably my least favorite, just because he's pretty generic, is the knight. He has 2 different types of weapons. He has the hammer here, and then he has this little sword and shield that he can block stuff with. So you use all 3 of those to get through the puzzles presented. So, there we go. because I've already beaten the game, I have a lot of things that you don't have normally at this stage, like the sweet fire sword and other things like that. So I'm gonna kind of out-level this a little bit, but it's still pretty fun. For example, normally the thief, when you first start out, only shoots 1 arrow instead of 3. Excellent. All right. When you pass these little things, these are like checkpoints, and that's like save your progress and all that kind of stuff. So here's a puzzle that you'll end up learning how to deal with. And the fist is supposed to go into the wall. There we go. But look how detailed this world is. Like, it's pretty intense. I mean, of course, you can only go left or right, but it's got such depth to it. It's really just pretty amazing. Let's see. Here's another puzzle. Of course, you can swing with the thief and get across, but I think there's some... I thought there was some experience down here. Never mind, I was wrong. I like the mushrooms and the glowy plants. I'm a sucker for glowing things. I'm trying to swing around. There you go. See, the thief, I really like just being her, because her grapple can save your ass so many times.
Oh, that's just great.
Oh, fantastic. See, the knight I like to do combat with, just because he's got this nice shield, and he can just block some attacks and kick some ass. Get owned. He also has the hammer, which is like, it insta-gibs people. Alright, here, let's do a fire arrow. Fire arrows can also cause a little extra damage with the thief, too, so. There we go. Almost got it. There we go. Got it. Excellent. So, like here, these are different things that, you know, you have to jump on this correctly to do it. You can do it different ways, though. You don't have to, you know, always do the jumping stuff. You can, for example, if you're the wizard, just create a plank, you know, and then now you've got some area to work with. Now, if I can just make a little box here. That didn't work quite like I wanted it to. Alright. Let's see if I can jam this. Almost. It's not quite big enough. Well, whatever. Oh, shit. That was bad. Here. This actually isn't working like I wanted it to. Let's see. That's right. Get owned, skeleton. Good job. Alright. Here, we'll just do this. Yes. So I just created, with the wizard, I created a little triangle thing that the thief can grapple to. And I just grappled across. That's a skill you get later in the game, I think. That's right, get owned. I don't want to do this. Ooh, ow. Yeah, you generally want to avoid spikes and getting hit, both of which I'm not doing very well. So, normally, while you're going through these levels, nice. You'll collect little green jars. So I'm collecting those blue jars and it's giving me mana, but the green jars will give you experience. And when you get to a certain level of experience, then you level up, and you can level up your different abilities. So with the thief, you can get more arrows, or fire arrows, or a faster draw speed. Knight, you can get a stronger sword, a stronger hammer, or the ability to pick up heavy objects. The wizard, you can get boxes, planks, or these little triangle things. You also have an inventory. As you go across, you'll find like little chests. Inside there will be items, and they have just different effects. Like this one here increases damage by weapons for 25% that use energy, and then like increases the effect of each collected energy vial by 5%. So anytime I'm the thief and I pick up an energy vial, it'll be 5% more effective. So little things like that will help you along the way. You don't have to collect them, because they're usually in like little chests, and you know they're like sometimes they're hard to get to or very hidden. So it's one of those things like you can, and it'll help you out a lot. It'll make the game easier. Oh, that didn't work quite like I wanted it either. Let's see. There we go. And so you just really pretty quickly switch between the different characters to get... Whoa! To get what you want. Alright, let's see if I can... Oops. Let's swing it around. Oops. And that way. Excellent. And it is physics-based, so things like this little teeter-totter, it really helps to kind of make your way. I was trying to get the health. It really helps to try and like manipulate those the best you can. Huh. There's a cog up there. Interesting. And there's all kinds of secrets too. Like, I've obviously beaten the game, but you can still come through, and anything that you've missed, you'll have another chance of getting. And jump. See, there's some little fireball shooting things. You obviously want to avoid those. Ooh, what's this? I don't know what that is. Well, hold on. Maybe I can get through there. Nope. Can't. Well, actually, I lied. Well, maybe you could get into there by throwing the rock in there. Guess you can't. Whoops. There we go. See, and look at the detail here. It's really just like you got this water effect. Oh. Falling rocks. I gotta get my knight for the shield. You have these nice crystals and like the grass. When you get to the outdoor environments, it's, you know how in like Donkey Kong Country there was... Oh, that's how you open that. In Donkey Kong Country there was just so many layers to the environments. Well, it's kind of like that, except there's like 13 different layers. So it really gives a sense of depth. There you go. So you can make your time easier by making a box there with the wizard, and it blocks one of the fireballs. So you don't have to constantly be jumping. Oh, that was almost dumb. There we go. Whew. Okay, so those crystals are spikes, and you don't want to hit those. Those will hurt you. Get wrecked. So this game was pretty cheap. I think I got it for like $2 on Steam during one of the last sales, and I think it's recently been on the like 75% off thing that they do every once in a while. Even at full price, like I would probably pay $20 for this game if I wasn't playing anything else. Like if I didn't have to buy things like Dead Island and other expensive things, then I would totally pick up this game for $20. It's right up my alley. If you like kind of puzzle, action-y platformers, this game is really, really good. And sometimes it can be a little wonky and a little frustrating, but I think it'd be a good primer because apparently the second, sequel to this game is coming out soon. Like, it's supposed to be come out in September, but I assume it's going to come out in like October or November. Come on. I'm trying to swing up and around so I can get up onto the... There we go. Yeah. That. Okay. So let's... Oh shit. Run, run, run! That was almost bad. Let's see. Can I get up there? I wonder if there's anything up here. Ah! That used to be some experience. I guess now everything is energy vials. So if you look at the rainbow and like the gears, it's very detailed, the world is. I appreciate that. I appreciate the work that goes into it. Because it really just makes the world kind of come alive, you know? Decent sounds, decent detailed environments and things like that just really kind of help, you know, a game come alive for whoever's playing it. Alright. Let me kill this guy. And I'll jump. Whoa. You gotta be careful with these little wheels. They will wreck you. Crystals. Oh, that's not what I wanted at all. Well, that'll work. So you can and you can manipulate the game environment in that you can like stop wheels and stop the fireball things from trying to kill you and that kind of stuff. So, oh, there we go. Got the teeter-totter. So good. So pro. Let's see. Can I get up? What's over here? Huh. Well. There we go. Manipulate the physics that way. Ah. Let's see. If I can jump up on there. There it goes, and then, yep, excellent. Gotta be smarter than the teeter-totter. Nice geared areas. So these skeletons and stuff, like the bad guys, there's different types of skeletons. Right now I'm ass-owning them because I have the strongest weapons right now in the game. But earlier on, they provide a decent challenge, and there's different types. Because it's so early, all I'm getting are the regular skeletons with like swords. But they have ones with shields, one that archers and stuff like that, and they also have ones that breathe fire, which is kind of fun. Alright, so let's see. If I go to the wizard, I can... No, I need to be on the other side, actually. Come on. No, whatever, that'll work. Well, here, let's make a box then. Oh, I fell off. Damn it. Alright, here, another box. Come on. Excellent. So good. Alright, so now I'm gonna put a plank here and get across. Excellent. So you really combine, especially with the wizard and the archer, or the wizard and the rogue, you really can combine their abilities and do some fun stuff with it. Alright. Get wrecked. Oh, is someone behind me? I don't appreciate that. Well, I could probably do this. Create a box and get across. Okay. And I think there's speed run achievements and stuff like that. So, there we go.
What lay ahead of our heroes was unknown. They had not seen another man, woman, or child in ages. The undead had transformed everything. They went...
All right.
Where are we?
We are beneath the Astral Academy.
Wow,
No one
look
has
at the
been here for
detail.
decades.
Aha! My sword shall lead the way! Follow me!
All right. Well, if you guys enjoyed this, please give it a thumb. Leave me a comment down below and subscribe if you haven't. Check out this game. I think it's fantastic. I'm really excited to see what they do with the sequel. It's got a great storyline, good detail, decent gameplay. It keeps you interested. Short, but it's not like 2 minutes short. It's pretty good overall. But check it out. Links in the description. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next episode.